USA Radio News with Chris Barnes.
President Trump campaigns at a rally in North Carolina last night.
The Democrat agenda is anti-worker, anti-jobs, anti-citizen, anti-family, and anti-common sense.
At the rally, the president also continued his attacks on 4 minority women in the U.S. House, all Democrats, Trump painting the congresswomen as radical left-wing ideologues and called the freshman lawmakers those who see the U.S. as a force of evil. More U.S. troops are headed to the southern border, the Pentagon announcing it has approved a request to deploy 2,100 troops in support of President Trump's immigration crackdown. 1,000 will come from the Texas National Guard. The rest will be active duty. Pentagon officials say they'll help with things like logistical support and aerial surveillance. And this is USA Radio News. Republican Senator Rand Paul's kept a bill to extend funding for the 9/11 Victim Compensation Fund from quickly passing. New York Democrat Kirsten Gillibrand was urging passage through an unanimous consent vote yesterday, but Paul objected. Afterwards, comedian Jon Stewart, who's been advocating for those who would benefit from the fund, said,
"What Rand Paul did today on the Senate was outrageous. He is a guy that put us in hundreds of billions of dollars of debt. He was the 51st vote on that cut. And now he's going to tell us that $1 billion a year over 10 years is just too much for us to handle."
The Kentucky Republicans saying new spending has to be fully debated first. The measure is expected to pass overwhelmingly, but not for a few weeks now. A sexual assault case against actor Kevin Spacey tossed out in Massachusetts. Prosecutors saying the complaining witness is no longer available. And this is USA Radio News.
In a bid to save money, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission has recommended reducing the number of inspections it performs for nearly 100 reactors at dozens of nuclear power plants across the United States. The Commission's report said a revised timeline should require plant inspections every 3 years instead of every other year on the current reactor oversight process schedule. The NRC also advised cutting the extent of the inspections. In order for the recommendations to become policy, the independent agency's 5 commissioners, all appointed by President Trump, must approve them with a vote. House Democrats opposed the recommendations and called for a public comment period, saying a change in safety protocols without such public input would weaken vital safety oversight and put Americans at risk. There are nearly 60 operating nuclear power plants in the U.S. and 97 functioning reactors. The NRC said plans to fully decommission and close down the site of the most significant nuclear plant accident in U.S. history, 3 Mile Island Power Plant in Pennsylvania, will cost $1.2 billion and take nearly 60 years to complete. After lots of searching, a 250-pound tortoise has been found in California. It was spotted on the shoulder of a road in Santa Ynez. CHP located the owners, put the tortoise in the back of the car, and took it home. For USA Radio News, I'm Wendy King.